Welcome to Tarot Friday, where I go live every single Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. Thank you for being here tonight. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of questions that came in. So let's go ahead and start. So again, welcome to Tarot Friday. My name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energy of the cards. You can learn more about me if you go visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, same name as this channel. There, again, you can read more about me. You can also sign up for the free newsletter. You can book a personal reading with me there, a missing person consultation. You can also check out the Learning Center on my website. That's where I offer my manifestation class. The next one is coming out September 2nd. That's going to be on a Tuesday. I always start the classes on a Tuesday, so that hasn't even been put on the website yet, but that's when the next class is coming out. And then after that, there's not going to be one until the spring because I'm going to be traveling and the holidays are coming. So if you want to learn manifestation from me, definitely sign up for that September class. Otherwise, it won't be until the spring. So that's something that's coming out. Let me just check in the chat. Hi, Ava. Happy Friday. Hey, Ken. Hey, Sherry. Hi, Philip. Nice to see you. Everybody's here. Very cool. All right. And also, just to let everybody know, I also do, hi, nice to see you. I just saw that come up. Dr. Corey Beth, hello. And I also do private lessons. I do private lessons in tarot, raising your vibration, and manifestation, because I know I have some people come to me and they only need to do a small tweak because they have a background in manifestation, but for some reason they're not able to make it work. So we dive into that and we make that shift happen. So if that is something that you are interested in, definitely book that appointment so we can get you on track. You can also check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. It's Dr. Amir Karim Skincare and Omnilux Red Light Therapy Mask. Definitely check them out. You will get the best deal of the day. Wonderful products. I use them both and they're phenomenal. I'll tell you, if I was ever going to get a facelift done, because you guys know I'm older, I'm about to be 59 in September. I am a Virgo. That's my little Virgo cat. Let me see if you can see it. That's who I would go to. And he happens to be from San Diego. You guys know that's where I'm from. But his stuff is phenomenal. I didn't know he was from San Diego until after I actually saw his work. And it's phenomenal. His skincare line is incredible, wonderful products, whether you have sensitive skin or not. Anyways, check it out. They are a little pricey, but they're worth it. It's something that you want to invest in. All right, what else to tell you? I am on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. Mostly YouTube. I'm not really posting recently on Rumble or TikTok. I'm really not a big social media person. So YouTube is easy because I just upload onto YouTube. But I am on those other platforms. So if you want to follow me, you can find me there. But YouTube is really the predominant platform. I post for the Zodiac readings. I do Tarot Tuesday. I go live 2 days a week. I do it on Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions. It is a lot of fun. People submit their questions in advance or live. That's up to you. Everybody's in different time zones, different schedules. A lot of people will watch it in the replay. And what else to tell you? I do the occasional interview. And, oh, I know what I wanted to tell everybody. So I have a membership that we offer now on the YouTube channel. And it's a lot of fun. If you want to be part of this phenomenal community, definitely go ahead and join. And it's also a great way to support the channel, which would be me and everybody else. So it is a wonderful way to do it. If you are currently a member, please vote. Every week, I'm going to be posting a poll in the notifications is where you'll see that. And that's a place for you to go ahead and vote on what you want your topic to be. I do it for you every single week. What topic do you want? You choose it. Everyone votes on it. And then we choose the winner. And if it's a tie, I flip a coin and we go with whoever wins. It's a lot of fun. And that is something. Hit the notification bell. That way you get to see it when it goes and it's posted. I have no control when I gift memberships, and if anybody else gifts it, like if you're going to pay it forward, it is random. When you buy your own, that's obviously for you, but if you gift a membership, it just goes to anybody watching. We have no control. Otherwise, Ava, you would absolutely have one. I would give it to all the moderators. I have no control over it. So it just randomly goes out, and that's through YouTube's algorithm. So if you are enjoying today's show, if you could, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and the algorithm for sure. I got to turn my fan on. And let me know where you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. It's a lot of fun. Hi, everybody. Just checking in really quick. Hi, Ava. I see your question. Let me click on that really quick. Let me read it too. I love that. Oh my God, what a great question. I'm going to come back to that. That's a great question. What else to tell you guys? Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see me go live. I always forget to say that. That way you get the opportunity to be there and be part of it. Because if you can watch it live, definitely participate in the chat. Like I said, we have an awesome community, awesome moderators. Everybody is here, and it's just a phenomenal, supportive community. That's the other thing. Everybody supports everybody else. It's just a great place to be. Ottawa, Canada. All right. I'm coming up there. I can't wait. I cannot wait. One of the places I'm going to, I have to go to McGill. Half my professors, I think, were Canadian, and a lot of them came from McGill. So I have to go check that campus out. And what else to say? Oh, and at the end of tonight's show, I have to read my notes. At the end of tonight's show, I'm going to do a general reading for the collective. So that's everybody watching live in the replay or whenever this video finds you. Really, that's when the video is made for you. That's how life works. So again, special thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your love and support. It has been phenomenal watching this channel grow. I could not do it without you. It is awesome. And I love the fact that I have so many repeat clients that are coming in for readings. That is very flattering. That means that you're saying it in the questions that are asked tonight. You are saying it over and over by just rebooking with me. That speaks volumes. All right, here we go. I have general guidelines for the live readings, and that is because we're on YouTube. And of course, then I post on Rumble and everywhere else. But one question per show. And that is because it needs to be open to everybody. Everybody gets a chance to ask a question who wants to. If one person is asking several questions, then it becomes your personal reading. You can ask one question every single show. I don't care. Not a problem. In fact, I love it when you do. So many people do. Ava does. Linda does. Sherry used to. I don't know, Sherry. I haven't seen a question for you for a while, and you don't have to post one, but I'm just saying. A lot of people do. I'm trying to think of names. That's why. Sorry, Sherry. And so anyways, that way it doesn't become one person's personal reading. So definitely go ahead and do that. And the other rule is no bad language or topics. And that is obvious because we need to keep this family friendly for YouTube. We do not want to talk about dark issues. If you have something that maybe is an off topic or just you want to talk about more in general than the one question, please book a personal reading with me. That's where we can discuss it and really dive deep into that. All right, so again, submit your questions before or during the show and they will be answered live. You can post your questions through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. Those are $20. Super Chat is $30. That is because YouTube takes 40%, so it's priced accordingly. All right, the addresses are going to be in the description of the video, and if you're in the chat, then the moderators can guide you to what the addresses are. I do have a disclaimer I'm going to read before we get into it, and the disclaimer is, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give psychiatric, legal, financial, or medical advice. I am reading the energy of the cards, and I'm telling you exactly what I'm getting from that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do yours first tonight, Ava. So Ava says, hi, Alison. Love the live readings. Thank you. You know flattery gets you everywhere. Is the universe getting ready to give me something that I want? Thank you. Let's go ahead and find out. All right. This first one is for Ava. Oops. I'm holding the cards wrong because I'm too busy talking. Let me flip them around. Okay. I just saw one card. Oh my God. Let's see if that's going to come up. Ava. All right. Is the universe going to give you something that you want? Put my ring on. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords and the Hierophant. Well, I think that there's some movement. We've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Eight of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. So what this is telling me is that there's some movement coming. This is a page. It's not a knight, queen, or king. This is making that first bold step. So this might be you walking and pointing yourself in that direction to give yourself what it is that you want. And by doing that, it doesn't have to literally be you moving and taking action. It could be a mental movement. It could be a mental focus. It could be a shift in perspective. That is something that could be coming in for you. But there's over-processing of the mind. This is that self-imposed restriction. This is you being stuck in your mind, maybe stressed out, over-processing, overplaying. There is a French writer called Robbe-Grillet, and he used to, I forget the technique exactly what it's called right now, but this card always reminds me of him. And what he does is he'll show a scenario, and then he'll make a slight variation, and a slight variation, but it'll be the same scene over and over with a slight twist, a slight change. And that's what this reminds me of. I feel like you're over processing and you're thinking things out, thinking out scenarios with a slight twist. And so, but you're locked in your head. This is for you to not be so in your head and to push it out. This is a manifestation technique. Push it out. Push it out into the universe and manifest it that way instead of being trapped in your head. Look, she's even closing her eyes. She doesn't see a way out. She's in her head. Push it out. Then we have the Hierophant. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment. This is you doubling down on what it is that you want. You're focused and you're taking action in that direction. You're getting out of your head, and your faith, loyalty, and commitment will bring this into fruition. So keep going in that direction. Ground it into this reality. This is that beautiful Taurus energy. This is you grounding that manifestation in. But you need to get that out of your head with that Eight of Wands and start bringing it in. Ground it into this reality. Watch it come in. That's where you're like channeling like this when you're in the flow, right? That mind, body, soul connection up to source. When you're in that flow and you're attracting this abundance and prosperity, you are taking it from spirit, from source. It's coming down through you. It's like getting your divine downloads, getting blessings, and then you're pushing it into this reality and you're grounding it into the earth. And that is what you are doing when this card comes up, that beautiful Taurus energy. That's what's coming in for you. You are grounding it in and you're making it real. You're making it strong. It's a strong foundation. So does that make sense, Ava? Thank you for your question. There's so many comments. I got to scroll. There we go. Ava, does that make sense? I'll look for that. Yep, exactly. Out. It's you pushed out. That's a mystic technique. It is you pushed out into the universe, and that's how you manifest it in. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to go overhead and go to Linda. And Linda has asked a question every single show since I first started doing my lives. And Linda has said, hi, Alison, general energy poll. Thank you, Linda. P.S. Love your lives and Pisces videos. All right, let's go ahead and see what is going on. All right, this is for Linda. General energy pool. Oh my God, Linda. I just saw an ace. Let's see if it shows itself again. All right, general energy pool. There's the ace. Oh my God, Linda, Ace of Pentacles. I saw that when I was shuffling and I'm like, that's what's going to come up. And that's what came up. Let's get the other cards. All right. 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. All right. So Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. I'm sorry. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Linda, This is you having a golden opportunity in this material world in the 3D. This is the ace I saw when I was shuffling. I just knew it was coming. Here it is for you. He is bringing you protection also. So not only are you having this experience in the 3D world, you're going to have something beautiful present itself to you, but you need to use your discernment to make sure what is right for you. He's also bringing you this toadstone ring, which is also giving you some protection from supernatural elements. So this is you standing in protection, bringing something big and magnificent into this world. Look for a golden opportunity coming your way. I do feel that this is sent from your brother from on the other side. I do feel that this is coming from your family, from your ancestors in the spirit realm. This is the 10 of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. I do believe that your family is sending you something from the other side. That's something that's coming in for you. They want you to be happy, and it is coming in. Then we have this 6 of Pentacles. This is you having tender care at hand. And here, this is part of what they're giving you. They are giving you this blanket of love from the other side that you can't see. It's from the unseen realm. I'm sure you can sense it and feel it. I'm sure that it's in your mind and your memory of your loved ones. But what's coming in is this card is tender care at hand. The story is she ran out into the snow. Something frightened her. She ran out into the snow and she's barefoot. She kept running. She got lost. She laid down because she was tired. She didn't care if she was going to live or die. Well, these bunnies decided to come and blanket her with their love and their warmth so that she could live and fight another day. She doesn't even know they're there. She's so tired. She's just out cold. She might move and twist and turn. Those bunnies are going to bolt. But she might not ever know that they were there, but she is warm and she is living to fight another day. It is that unseen hug from the other world that you are getting right now, Linda. It is coming in loud and clear. It's definitely your brother and other relatives that are coming in for you. They're giving you that hug of love, happy, joyful family. It's coming from your relatives. This golden opportunity that's going to present. I would definitely keep your eyes open. Thank you, Linda, for that question. All right, here we go. All right, next question. So just a reminder too, anyone that's watching and you want to ask a question but you don't know what to ask, you can always say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Will I find love? What does my cat think of me? Or whatever you want to say. We have people that do that, and I love that when people do that because it doesn't always have to be serious and heavy, you know? All right, so I'm going to switch decks. Let's come over here to this one. All right, so this is actually, you know what? Let me see something really quick. Let me come back over here. I want to go over to the memberships. I want to give people a shout out that signed up for the membership. So we have, of course, we have Sherry and Ken are in here. Sharon and Lori and Lisa and Hillary, Nikki, Roxanne, Linda, and Benice. So I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody and a big thank you for signing up for the membership because I just think that that is so cool. We have such a phenomenal community. Now, these are just the recent people, by the way. There's a lot of people that are members, and I'm going to take a moment to go ahead and give away a membership right now. I'm going to try and tune this out because I know it starts up when I do a live. I just want to make sure that you don't have to hear me. There we go. Okay, good. So let me go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and I can give away 5 memberships. So I just want everybody to know in the audience that's watching, it's going to be random. So I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. I'm going to give away 5 memberships. It is random. And if you get a membership, it's going to populate in the chat. So we'll see who got the membership. If you get a membership, don't forget to vote on what the topic is coming for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. Again, it's so random. I have no control over it. So let's see who's going to be getting the memberships. Cowgirl Hippie Chick, Connie Richards, hold on, Amy Martinez, Laura B, and Just for Laugh 22854. Very cool. Okay, so you guys all got a free membership. It's for 1 month. If you like it, consider subscribing. I can't even talk today. Consider subscribing. And it's a lot of fun. I'm telling you, you'll love the community. You have access to all the videos, the past videos and the current ones. Please vote, and you get a chance to see what the videos are and what they're all about, what the topics are. All right, so let me go ahead and get out of here. Yay, very cool. Okay. So nice. I just want to see. So that tells me, right? Aren't these people watching live? I think so. All right. So let me go back over here. That's our little interlude. Okay. So next person out. Okay. So this is going to be from Jimmy from Boston, and he writes, hello, Alison. And you guys know half my clients are men. You know that, right? Oh, it's great. Half my clients are men. This is not just something that women do. And I can see it in the people that leave comments too. So he writes, hello, Alison. Love your Taurus and Leo videos and the lives. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Flattery gets you everywhere. I recently met someone of outstanding character. Phenomenal. Will it become a serious relationship? Thanks, Jimmy from Boston. Phenomenal. I hope so. Quality people, quality relationships. That's what everybody should have. Quality. All right, let's go ahead and find out. This is for Jimmy from Boston. 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Tower. Yes, it is a quality person, and it's a good start. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, we've got the King of Pentacles, and the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. What this is saying is that, yeah, you got to put some work into this. This is someone that maybe they just see you as a friend right now, not as a serious relationship. Maybe they're not aware that you want to take it to the next level. It's that kind of relationship. This is you putting the work into it, paying attention to the details, coming correct. So if they have outstanding character, they're probably looking for someone that has outstanding character too, either equal to or better than them. Because everybody that has outstanding character is usually looking to level up. So you really need to come prepared for that and, you know, be on your best game. Of course, be who you are, but really be on your best game and show yourself. Don't hide those qualities that you have. Show them that you are of outstanding character too, and that this is the direction you want to go in. And especially as being the man, you do want to take the lead. A lot of people, a lot of women do appreciate that, and they like that. You know, this culture has really been bashing men for a long time, and that has to end because men have such a beautiful role of leadership in society and in relationships, and to have that chivalry that has been lost in this society. It's horrible because they have such an important role in everything. So this is you coming correct. I'm getting the impression that that is something that she is looking for. She's looking for a king. She's looking for someone that has put the work in. This is you putting work into this relationship, but this is you putting work into your life in general, right? That's what this fruit is representing, these grapes. All the hard work, effort, and energy you've put into your life. This is planning and preparing for the future, for an ideal life that you're looking for. So this is that beautiful earth energy. This is you knowing who you are, being grounded, stable, secure. This is you understanding your worth and value. And I think when you're talking about her outstanding character, this is you knowing your outstanding character, knowing your worth and value, what you bring to a relationship, and how powerful that is, right? This is I think it's an excellent match for you. I think that you're very well suited for each other. The energy just goes along, but you need to show yourself and not hide it. You need to present what traits you have that are absolutely outstanding, because I feel like maybe you're a little low key in that, and these traits need to be shown. Not necessarily in a flashy manner, but they need to be revealed so that they see them, because it's a very attractive quality. We have a tower moment coming. This means you're having some revelations about this relationship and maybe about yourself and what direction you want to move forward in your life. I do believe that this is a positive tower moment. It's not it's not like this disaster where everything crumbles away so something new can come out. I think this is just you getting these epiphanies and these revelations into what is coming in. And by revelations in this relationship, what it is that I'm getting is that it's more doors opening revelations. Like, oh my God, look at this and this and this. And you start connecting dots together. And that is a huge revelation that's coming in. And I think it's a lot of it is things that you did not expect. And I think that it might catch you off guard in a good, positive way. And I think that that will also instill the ability for you to work even harder at this relationship, because I think you stumbled into something that is potential marriage material. So the answer to your question, will it become a serious relationship? Oh my God, it has the potential for not just being a serious relationship, but being a committed long-term relationship with marriage, if you're looking for that. That's the energy that's coming off these cards. Thank you, Jimmy from Boston. Okay, the divine masculine is back. In case people did not know it, it is back. All right. All right, here we go. So this is going to be from Winnie from Tennessee, and I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo in a minute. These are the questions that were pre-submitted. So this is Winnie from Tennessee. All right, I can do that accent. Hi, Alison. I love your live shows and Virgo videos. Thank you, Winnie. As you know, flattery gets you everywhere. I think my son is going to marry his girlfriend. I don't know her very well. What does my son's girlfriend think of me? Winnie from Tennessee. Okay, let's find out. Let me do a different deck for that. Okay. What does your son's girlfriend think of you? We have the Page of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Pentacles. She likes you. Thank God. I know, what a relief, huh? We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's a relief, because I know I've been seeing a lot of comments on my videos where there's been a separation between kids and then their parents with a partner that comes in. This is her watching you. This is her being bold and courageous. She's being herself. She is not going to she's not going to back down to you on any level. I was trying to figure out how to word this. She's not going to cower to you in any way. She is going to be herself. But what I like about this is we've got the Temperance card. This is her having the patience. So she is okay with having extended family. She is very patient, very loving, very giving, and she is not going to disrupt your relationship with your son. She would like a relationship with you, and that is so positive. That's what's coming through with the Temperance card. She wants everything to be harmonious. She has a healthy background. Her family was healthy. She's very, I don't want to say well-bred as in coming from money, but her parents definitely did an excellent job raising her with good morals, values, and common sense. Wow, how rare is that nowadays? But they did an excellent job. She's very balanced. She's grounded. She's stable. She is very even-keeled. She's not unstable, right? She's balanced. So I just feel that this is a good fit. She loves him. It's legit is what this is telling me. She's not like there to go after something or to be disruptive or, she's really there to have a real committed relationship. I think he feels that. And I think that's why I think he is going to ask her to marry him. Wow, that's like marriage questions, like back to back. Interesting. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So she sees you as being someone that's great. She sees you as being someone that is grounded, stable, secure also, and very practical. She appreciates that because you know what? She is actually the same way. And she appreciates all the hard work that you've done, and she appreciates your relationship with your son. So there's nothing negative that's going to be coming from that. I think that she, you know what I like about this is that this is one of those feelings where it's kind of like, it's just normal. It's so nice and normal. Like maybe you all live in the same town and on Fridays or on the weekends, you guys all get together and hang out. And that's okay. No one feels like their space is being invaded. It's normal. It's actually a happy family. That's what this feels like, that she respects you and that you respect her. Even though you guys don't know each other, I think that he has told her about you, and this is how she sees you, as this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, big open heart. And I think that she is similar. She has a lot of patience. She does not feel like, she's very mature. She does not feel that because you're his mom and if you come over all the time or call all the time, she's not threatened by that. In fact, I think she likes it. I think she comes from a tight-knit family. Wow. I love that for you, Winnie. Congratulations. I'm so glad. I'm really happy for you because I love to see happy endings. Congratulations. Okay, now we have, let me come over here. I'm going to go and check out PayPal really quick. It's going to have me log in, and hopefully I don't have to do motorcycles or bridges or anything like that. Great. Okay. And then let's do Venmo. Try and do them at the same time so we save time. Okay. So I am going to do, here it is. It is, all right, so this is going to be from Wendy. This is on PayPal. Let me pull this up. Sorry, guys, it takes time. It's not me, it's PayPal. Okay, so is this fall a good time for me to move and find the best harmonious energies where I will feel peace, or will spring be better aligned? Okay, let me read that again. Is this fall a good time for me to move and find the best harmonious energies where I feel peace, or will spring better? Okay, so moving into the fall or the spring where you find peace and harmony and where you be aligned. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's find out. All right. All right, this is for Wendy. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Wow. So I think the fall. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Honestly, I think you can do both. I just want to say that. But these two cards are telling me the fall. So I think that that would be a good time. You see the fruit is coming into harvest. This is, the end of summer kind of feel to it. So this is kind of telling me that the fall would be an excellent time for you to do that. This is being self-reliant, independent, stepping into a very harmonious energy. Do you see that? She's really enjoying the good things in life. She is at peace and at harmony. We do have the Eight of Wands. This is gifts, blessings, and omens coming in for you. I think a lot of messages, a lot of signs are going to come in for you to be moving in the fall, and also to figure out where it is that you want to go. I do feel that you will see these things coming your way. And you're looking at the different directions. I love this. I love it. What direction to go in. This is you figuring it out. So I do think that these signs are coming for you to figure out where that you're actually going to move. I mean, you just can't make this up. Page of Pentacles, you just cannot make this up. I do believe it's the fall. Okay, you see, it's still summer. it's like the end of summer kind of feel because it's still green. It hasn't, the leaves haven't changed yet. It's like the time of a harvest. You're coming in as you're transitioning into fall. I don't know what part of the world you live in, but that's what's coming in the cards. And I think you're going to be very happy. This card right here speaks volumes. That's you living your good life, right? Thank you, Wendy, for your question. That was easy. Very much aligned. All right. I think you can do both, but I think the fall will be better. All right. Let me go back to transactions really quick. All right. Let me do this. And now let me go back to Venmo. Sherry, okay, I hope I didn't guilt you by saying that. Please, I didn't mean to. Okay, hello, Alison. Hopefully you're doing well. My son Jason's birthday is on 8/21/1986. It's been 10 years this past June since he passed away. My question for the universe is, what does my son want me to know? Thank you, Alison. Always love the live chats. Oh, thank you, Sherry. And my condolences as always on that. That is just brutal. I can't imagine experiencing that. So let's see what your son wants to tell you. I am going to use this deck for that. I love the energy of this deck. Each deck has its own unique energy. This has a very sweet energy. Okay. Okay. What does your son want you to know? Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Sherry, I've got goosebumps all over me. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and this Nine of Cups. Your son, oh my God, I don't want to start crying. I need to create that. I can't do it as an empath. It just comes right out. Your son just wants okay, first of all, he wants the best for you. You've got two aces and the Nine of Cups. Okay, he wants you to be emotionally satisfied. That's screaming in this card. He wants you to be so happy. He wants your heart healed. He wants you to feel fulfilled. He wants there to be like no sadness. He wants this to be where you are incredibly happy and you're doing what it is that you love and that is satisfying. I mean, like really satisfying, not just going through the motions, but something that is satisfying on a really deep level. Because the next card, this is the 9, the next card is the 10, and that is happy, joyful family. That is your version of joyful family. He wants you to be right there. And then you step into that next role as the happy, joyful family. But he wants you to be happy by yourself first. This is you having your own personal satisfaction in this life without anybody there. You might have a partner or somebody else that helps you feel satisfied, and maybe they're a helpmate, right? But it's you feeling satisfied as an individual, as Sherry, as the person. This is what he wants. Now, normally I go left to right because you know I'm a Virgo, but this card is screaming at me. He wants you to be so happy and full of love and life. The other two cards are both aces, and aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. He has presented you with two aces, the ace of fire and the ace of air. This is the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. This is about you having a passionate new beginning with something. This is you out with the old, in with the new. This is you releasing something from your past so that something new could come in. This is you actively releasing something. So this could be you cutting cords. This could just be you doing some activity that is you releasing the past and being able to create space for something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in. So maybe this is releasing some memories of the past, not not releasing them in the sense of you never forget, but so that they don't have such an intense control over you. So this is you releasing the old to make way for something new to come in. So when you release something, it's going to create that void. And what do? You replace it with love. You replace it with joy, happiness, harmony. You replace it with quality people, right? You replace it with quality. This is you maybe taking yourself out on a date because it's your own personal satisfaction. You're doing something for you. Maybe you're taking a trip somewhere that is special to you, a bucket list item. Maybe this is you buying yourself flowers. It doesn't have to be extravagant, right? But it can be something that is a beautiful gesture of love and self-care for yourself. But this is you grabbing that opportunity, that feeling of fire, right? And I know you're a Sagittarius. This is your ace. So this is you really holding on to something, a passionate new beginning. What is it that really sparks your interest that you're able to follow it from a place of enthusiasm, like authentic, deep in your soul? That's something that's coming in for you. Then we have this Ace of Swords. This is that, I feel like it's about you getting intense clarity on something, and maybe clarity for the first time on an issue. But this is breaking a barrier. This is being a visionary by seeing the truth. This is you not tolerating anything less than the truth right now. This is the sword of communication. This is you maybe communicating your truth. Maybe there's things that need to be articulated, and maybe it's something that you need to have a conversation with a deceased member of your family or with anybody. And even if you don't tell them to their face, it's, if you have something to say, like unfinished business, you can sit in a room by yourself and speak it out loud. Nobody has to hear it except for you and maybe your spirit, the spirit of your loved ones, right? You can speak that into existence. And that is creating that energy, and you're creating that communication. This is something that's coming through, but this is it's a new beginning in this, maybe a communication, standing in your truth, seeing clearly right now. And this has, this truth can cut both ways. We're talking about a sword. It's very strong. It's unbending. So it's about you having that moment of, I feel, of truth and of epiphany and clarity, and it's all wrapped into one. That's what I think your son wants to say. But and I've got the goosebumps, but at the end of the day, your son wants you to have the best in this life. The 9 of Cups. That's leading to a happy, joyful family. If he can't be here, he wants you to experience that again. And with these 2 aces, Sherry, this is new beginnings, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Getting clarity and truth and communication. That's huge. They're gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And in this case, the way the question was answered, these are gifts and blessings from your son, along with this one. Oh my God, how powerful. Sherry. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't break down and start crying. Wow, that's what your son wants to say, Sherry. Oh my God. I don't know what NGN is. Ken? NGN? So someone did a super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I can't. Oh, I know. I'm not trying to make you guys cry, but that was gnarly. I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. That's intense. He loves you tremendously. Now I'm going to cry. Okay. Thank you for your question, Sherry. Whew. Okay. So let me do that. Okay. So Ken, I don't know if you can crunch the numbers on that NGN. So one thing I want to say, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Is that if members ask questions, if you submit a question, what we're going to start doing is I'm going to choose someone that has submitted a question, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you a free question. I think that's, no, if you show up in the chat, I'm sorry, if you show up in the chat, I will be giving you a free question randomly. We're going to see how many people sound off that are members, and then I will answer a question for free. You'll be just chosen randomly. So again, nobody get offended if you're not chosen. That's just how it works in this life, If you were meant to get it, you were meant to get it. If you want to ask a question, then that's when you ask it directly. Go ahead and just submit your payment through your donation. All right. So that is going to be Venmo. I'm just going to see if it's going to time me out. Let me go back to PayPal really quick before it might have timed me out. Hold on. Okay. All right. So next question again. If anybody's watching at home and you have a question you want to ask, by all means, go ahead and submit your question. Okay, here we go. Next question. Hello, Alison. Love your lives. And I really loved my reading from you last week. I was able to shift my perspective in my life. I'm so grateful. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then, it's from Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. I just saw the name. What does the universe want to tell me today? Okay, this is for Tommy. Like I said, I have a lot of men that are clients, and I think it's because you guys know I love men. I don't treat them the way a lot of other people do. I love them. And I so appreciate that divine masculine. I want to bring it back. Okay. Here we go. All right, this is for Tommy. What does the universe want to tell Tommy today? Oh, the Magician. And the High Priestess. Oh my God. And the Two of Wands. Well, look at this. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Two of Wands. And it's interesting because now the major arcana, it starts with the Fool, which is the 0, but then it's the Magician and the High Priestess, the 1 and the 2. Very interesting. Your first card out, the universe wants to tell you, you are the divine masculine. This is really funny. But you're both. You're the divine masculine, divine feminine. All of us are, but this is you stepping into your power with this active, creative passion that you are in charge of all the tools that you have, right? All your skills, all of your strengths in this life, it's up to you to use them to create the life that you want. You're the co-creator or the creator of your life. This is you tapping into all your skills. So in the Magician's case, we're looking at swords, pentacles, we're looking at wands and cups. Sorry, I can't see very well. This is you utilizing everything. This is you reinventing yourself if you so choose, but you are tapped in to create whatever it is that you want with your will and imagination. This is your will to power. This is your strength. You are stepping into your power right now. Wow, that totally ties into your reading and everything else. And then this High Priestess, you are tapped into magic on a divine masculine and divine feminine level. Normally, I would say it doesn't matter if you're male or female, because it really doesn't. These are the energies of the cards, but I'm just making a point because I find it incredible that you have the divine masculine and divine feminine here, and they're blended together. You are very well-rounded. This is what's coming through, is that you are also full of potential. It's you using your active imagination, your active will to create the life of your dreams. And you have the ability to tap into that. And now you have the ability to be a master manifester, because you and I talked about that, and it comes up in your reading. Because you mentioned the reading, I know that I can say a couple of things without, everybody's reading is confidential, but I can say a few things. And I want to say, you are a master manifester. And when you want something, you go after it. And we made that shift for you, and everything opened wide up. So this is something that is really coming through for you. Again, I feel that you have that deep spiritual connection. This is you open to the universe. You're open to your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, and to source itself. the one source, right? You are in that flow. You are, I mean, that is ever present. You are in the flow, and you're able to grab that energy and really come in and manifest it and bring what it is that you want from the imaginative realm into the 3D. You're pulling it in. You're directing it. You're not just pulling it in, you're directing what it is that you want and where you want it to go and how you want it to come in. You're incredibly powerful. That's something that's coming in. Now, this is the Two of Wands. This is you clarifying your intention, what it is that you want in this world. This is you. You can't get what you want until you know what you want. You're so powerful. The minute you figure out what you want, it comes in. Like when we did that we switched that perspective, it came in. So this is something that's really coming in for you, Tommy. Oh my God. And you have no fear. That's the other thing. I love that. You have no fear. All right. Thank you, Tommy. That's what's coming in for you. And it's phenomenal. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Oh my God. Thank you for your question. Let me go ahead and tap in over here. Hi, everybody. All right. Excuse me, my throat. All right, so the next one is going to be from, let's see, what time is it? Okay. This is from Jack. Okay, so Jack writes, "Hi, Alison. Thank you for the personal reading. You're welcome. Love your live shows and Taurus videos. What does the universe want to tell me today?" Thank you, Jack from California. Okay, Jack, let's find out. What does the universe want to tell you today? And thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. You guys know that. I love it. It's nice to get feedback. I'm on the other end of a camera. It's lovely to hear from you guys. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Jack today? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's all about your emotions today. Page of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So this is really talking about you figuring out what it is that you want to do. This page is presenting you with an opportunity for love, if you're looking for it, whether it's going to be romantic or platonic. Maybe it's just a friendship. Maybe you're looking for your soul tribe right now. This is an opportunity for you to do something you love. In this case, it's painting, doing an artistic expression. This is the kind of Cupid energy. It's a young love energy. So getting excited and enthusiastic about something that's new, something that you want to step into right now. That's something that is opening doors for you. So this is you having that potential. Again, if it's a relationship, this is a connection. So whether it's going to be romantic or platonic, this could be you, having, this could be you having a child, having that kind of connection, right? Getting a pet. So it doesn't have to always be human. It can be a pet too, but this is you having a connection. This is you really following your heart and having that kindred spirit kind of connection. That's why I'm saying soulmate, or someone that is part of your soul tribe. That's something that can be coming through. Then we have this ace. Now, all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. This ace is the ace of love, of your emotions, of your intuition, and your connection to source. This ace is about you being in that energetic flow. Traditionally, it's the card where the flow is this way. So that is you having that connection to source. When you're in that loving vibration, opening yourself up, you become a magnet for everything that is going to be abundant and prosperous. It's what you're vibing at. It's what you're looking for to manifest in. And for me, what's coming through is I think you're looking for connection. You're really looking for something to connect with. And I think it's another person. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I think that you are doubling down on that. You're really looking to go and have someone to go and have a good time with. If you're in a relationship now, then this is one of those moments where maybe you're taking it to the next level, you're expanding it. Maybe it's where you're meeting other couples. So it's another connection where couples, and then maybe there's 2 or 3 other couples, and everybody goes out and you have a big dinner party, or you have a big picnic or something together, a pool party, whatever it is, where there's more human connection. And again, what's coming in with this crowd, and I love this, we're looking at quality relationships. That is huge. I really believe we are seeing a schism that's taking place in this society where people are not tolerating a lot of the crap that's going on. If you are a quality person, you're kind of over that and you're looking for other quality people, and they are too. And I think that people are finding themselves now, whether it's friends that are quality, whether it's love interests that are quality, it doesn't matter. People are really, the people that are of quality are really done with the people that aren't. And I think that you're going to see some of the people that are on the edge, they're either going to choose to go over and have bad behavior, or they're going to say, you know what, I really need to get it together and I need to go back to basics, and I'm going to be, a quality individual. Because some people are borderline, maybe they got caught up in a group and they went one way, and now they've decided, you know what, that really didn't work out for me. I don't like it there. Maybe they don't like being used, ripped off, whatever it is, because that's a lower frequency and they want to come back over. So we're definitely seeing that. I see it in a lot of the readings that I do, and that's coming in. But at the end of the day, you have an opportunity to really strike out and to be open to that. And I feel like it's a relationship. Sometimes there's more to it. I don't think there is for you, Jack. I think it's really about that human connection and relationship. Or again, it could be a pet too. Wow, how beautiful. Thank you for your question. All right, so we're coming up on the hour. This is an excellent opportunity for me to tell you. Oh, I see what it is. So whatever that person donated, it was 27 cents. So I just, thank you, Ken, because I don't know what that is, but yeah, interesting, because I can see it now show up on here. It's 27 cents. So yeah, add a bit more to that one. So what to tell you? That's funny. So what to tell you? I don't know what I was going to say. I was starting to say something. So I know what I was going to say. Final call. Sorry. That threw me. I just looked up at the time, and that's where I saw the amount. So it's going to be final call. So if anyone wants to submit a question, now is the time to do that. Again, if you don't know what to say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Will I find love? What is important for you? Did you want to talk to a deceased loved one? Anything that is important, that's a pressing matter, go ahead and submit your question. It is final call. I'm going to continue to go through questions that were pre-submitted, and I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo in a minute, and Stripe. So this is from Melissa and Steve. Hi, Alison. What does our dog Thunder think of us? Thanks, Melissa and Steve. Okay, let's find out. Okay. What does your dog Thunder think of you? I like it. This is a couple, Melissa and Steve. What does your dog Thunder think of you? We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So we've got 2 8s. All right. We have 8 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Swords. Sorry, I just had a weird reflection on that. So this is really saying that, Thunder is really happy with you, but he wants more. This is telling me that I think he wants more attention from you, like he can't get enough. So this is the 8 of Cups, and that's a lot. But he wants the 9 and the 10. So the 9 is like total emotional satisfaction. He's not totally emotionally satisfied. He wants more and more attention. So I'm not sure. I feel like he's very well loved, but he wants a lot more attention. He needs more playtime, more walk time, more treats. He just wants more love. Whatever it is, he needs more. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. He sees you guys as being grounded, stable, secure, very balanced, very loving. He's very secure. He just wants more. That's how he sees you. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Well, this is a self-imposed restriction. I think he sees you guys as being stuck. I think he sees you as couch potatoes. Just saying. I'm not making a judgment. I'm just saying from his point of view, he sees you as always sitting and being stuck in a position. Maybe you play video games, maybe you watch TV, maybe you read. Whatever it is, he sees you as always kind of being in one room, like a living room, maybe just the kitchen table kind of thing. But he doesn't see a lot of activity. And that's how he sees you, is that you're just there. And this dog wants more. This dog wants walks. He wants to go out. He wants more love. He just wants more, 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 more. He knows he's very loved, okay? And he loves you both, but he just wants more, 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 more. And I feel like he really wants to be outside. He wants more outdoor activity. That's how he sees you. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Melissa and Steve, for your question. That's how Thunder sees you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal and Venmo and Stripe. All right. I got logged out, so it's going to be a second. Okay. All right. Hold on. It's making me jump through a few hoops. All right. This is from RJ, and he writes, Alison, love your show. I'm a Virgo. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, RJ. Okay, let's find out, RJ. All right. What does the universe want to tell RJ today? We've got the Devil card. We've got the Six of Swords. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful cards. So we've got the Devil card, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This is saying that you've been releasing something that's unhealthy. I think that you're releasing a lot of toxicity that's coming in your life. I say that because you're moving away from it with this card. You're leaving trouble behind. You're moving on to calmer shores. So you're leaving this type of toxicity. This could be a person, a place, a thing, an idea. This could be memories that are coming up that are really toxic. This could be, something kind of tells me that it might be like an actual marriage, like it might be a divorce that was toxic, especially at the end. But this is just telling you that you're leaving that behind, and it is such a good feeling. It was very unhealthy, very stagnant. It was suffocating for you, and you've left it behind. You're looking at it. You're looking at it in the rearview mirror. You're taking one final look, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's behind me. And now I can move forward in my life. That's the impression that's coming through. You're not taking that emotional baggage with you either. This is telling me that you're going forward without anything that is kind of lingering from whatever that was in your past. So this is a very healthy energy that's coming through. And you know what? Now you're on your way. You're figuring out what it is that you want to do in this life. And this is a super positive energy. This is telling me that you have a lot of opportunities now coming your way. I think you got rid of a lot of dead weight. Something that was really, I'm just getting that you were suffocating in this, that you were drowning in misery, and that it was just not a good feeling. And but now you're back, and you're trying to do something incredibly positive, and you are relishing every moment of your life. I think I think it was a marriage that went south, And I feel like you're just relishing every single moment of your life now. You feel free, you feel reborn, and you cannot wait to wake up every morning and greet that sun. I'm not even kidding. That's what this feels like. You wake up every day and you're like, wow, what's my plan for today? What am I going to do? Life is so beautiful. Whereas here, it was just so oppressive. Wow. RJ, that's what the universe wants to tell you, is that you are basically reborn and you are here to live your best life. And now you know exactly what you don't want, and you know how precious life is. That's what the universe is telling you. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you for your question, fellow Virgo. Wow, very cool. Okay. Let's go on again. Final call, just a reminder. Let's go on to the next question. This is from Olivia, and she writes, hi, Alison. Will I find love this year? Love you and thank you, Olivia from Washington. Oh my God, sorry, all the typos. Love your live shows and your Leo videos. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate that. I just copy and paste. I need to edit, I think, next time. Okay. Here we go. This is for Olivia in Washington. Will she find love this year? Let's find out. This page keeps showing up tonight. The Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. You absolutely will find love this year. Wow. And it's coming in strong. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Love, and the Emperor. You can get a divine masculine coming your way. Keep your eye open. Who doesn't want that? So this is you having this opportunity present itself. You are looking for love or not looking for love on purpose, and it's going to find you. That's for sure. I know you're looking for it, but it is going to come at you. You're just looking around. It will show itself. This Ace of Cups, this is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. This is a new opportunity. Somebody is going to present to you. You might even know them already as a friend, and then they say that they're interested in you. This could be a stranger, and you meet maybe at a meetup group. Let's say you're into athletics, you meet in a running club. However you're going to meet someone, it's definitely going to be coming in this year. And they're going to be someone that has their act together. This is the Emperor. This is that beautiful, divine, masculine energy. He is all four kings put together, and he has mastered each king to get to the Emperor role. This is someone that is in a leadership role. They are embracing the divine masculine. They're very mature. They know how to act. Yes, you're absolutely going to be meeting someone, and they will let you know when they're interested. Let them take the lead. Let them take the lead. You can, in a way, say that you're interested or make that overture, but let that divine masculine take the lead in this relationship, because that's the position that they want to be in when you meet this person, Olivia. Wow, Olivia from Washington, congratulations. Thank you. All right. So, next question. All right, this is from Deb in Phoenix, and she writes, hi, Alison. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Deb from Phoenix. Okay, let's find out. All right. Oops. Okay, so I'm taking these cards that came out for you. Ace of Cups is under the deck. I just want to show you that. But these cards didn't fall out. They flew out. So let me take that for you. So, Deb, will I find love this year? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card, along with the Justice card. So normally I pull 3 cards for people, but these came out. And they came out in that order. So when I am looking at these, will you find love this year? Yes. Again, this is you looking for love, and this is the other person also looking for love. You will meet in the middle, but this is telling me, this is because you've got the Page and the Knight. All right, so it goes Page, Knight, Queen, King. This is a knight that's on a mission. And his mission in this case is to find love. But he's planning and preparing for this moment, taking one steady foot in front of the other. The person that you're going to meet and what your energy is also is that you're taking baby steps to get to this relationship, and that is a good thing. I'm getting that this is something that is probably based on friendship first, and then it's like slow and steady, and then it evolves into something else. This is you both working towards relationships, working in general. You plan and prepare, and you're looking to the future of your life. You are willing to put the work in. You're not looking for someone that is fly by night, and neither are they. But this is a slow and steady energy. Someone that's grounded, stable, secure. They know a good thing when they see it. And that is a golden opportunity that's being presented. And this person is on a mission to find that. And so are you, because you want to find love this year. That is a mission. We also have two major arcanas. We have the Death card and the Justice card. This is telling me that you need to release a lot of things that no longer serve you. Making a conscious effort to do that. So this is you being aware of things that might be lingering. So this could be an old relationship. This could be memories of an old relationship. Maybe you have an emotional attachment to a previous relationship, because we're talking about love. So it's you releasing that so that you are not pining away for maybe an old relationship or letting that old relationship have a lot of pain. Maybe it's anger or hatred towards that person because you're mad at how it turned out. Whatever the emotion is, it's you releasing that and not letting it have control over you or to pull you in that direction. It's kind of like coming to peace with the previous relationship or ships, depending on how many there were. It's just releasing it. It is literally cutting that cord, not letting it affect you anymore on an emotional level, right? You want to remember the memories and the relationship, just don't give it that emotional control, because these are life lessons that we learn. You want to take that knowledge and wisdom with you when you go forward into the next relationship. For example, let's say in a previous relationship you missed red flags. Well, now that that relationship has ended, you want to remember that. So if another person shows up and they have the same red flags, you want to see it. You want to learn that lesson. So if you see it again, you go, I'm out. If you don't, and you see those red flags, or maybe you don't see them at all, and you're repeating that, you're going to repeat it until you learn that lesson. And that could be very painful and disastrous. So this is you not giving it that emotional power, but you still have it in your memory bank and you still use it as knowledge and wisdom. It was a lesson that was being taught to you. So it is cutting that cord, but it's releasing what no longer serves you. That previous relationship's not serving you. What's serving you is making yourself free and whole and healed so that you can have a new relationship that's going to be healthy and happy. That's what will serve you. The last card for you, remember this was 4 cards that came out, not the normal 3, is the Justice card. This is telling me that you're finding a relationship that's fair and balanced and just for you. You're finding someone that is in alignment with you, someone that knows right from wrong, like you know right from wrong. I feel like this has been a morality show tonight. These energies are really showing up today. This is you, again, even in a legal matter, like you just know right from wrong. And you're not tolerating anything less. And it's a very balanced type relationship that's coming in. I feel that it's also you looking for truth. So when people present to you, obviously you're using your discernment to see if they're right and if they're coming correct, right? You're making sure that what they say and what their actions are lining up. You are really looking at it from that angle. You're making sure you're taking in all the information that you see around them, that you hear around them, that you experience, and you're listening to your intuition to make a sound, rational decision. Is this person right for me? Do not ignore your intuition. If this person does not feel right, listen to your intuition. If you're not sure, listen to your intuition. There's something going on. Maybe they're able to mask their energy somehow. You need to listen to that. That is there to protect you. Okay? Like they say, rejection is God's protection. If you feel something is not right, get the hell out of there. What if they're a predator, right? It's that kind of energy. You need to listen to your intuition. I'm telling you that because there's something that's coming up around that. Sometimes you're going to meet several people before you meet the right one. And that could be something that Spirit is saying right now, that maybe it's a lesson for you to trust your intuition, and that when people present, it's time for you to say, you're not right, you are right. And that way you trust yourself. That's something that's coming through. And just a reminder also that time is finite. Wow. So that's what's coming through for you, Deb from Phoenix. Thank you for your question. All right. Next one is from John. Where are we at? Okay. And I'm going to pop in here. I was going to refresh before it times me out. No, keep me logged in. Do not time me out. Okay. And let me do this. All right. Perfect. Okay, so this is from John, and he writes, "Hi, Alison. I love and appreciate your talent. Thank you very much. I lost my daughter last year in a car accident. Does she have a message for me? Thanks, John." Okay, let's find out. All right. I'm sorry for your loss. All right, here we go. Just a reminder, final call. Okay. All right. Oh, and you know what? This might be a really good opportunity. Sorry, John, I'm not trying to take away from it. That we are going to, let me scroll. There's a lot coming in. Okay. So that person has donated a total of 92 cents. That's hilarious. Okay. So just so you know, whoever that is, I think it was NGN or that was the amount for Super Chat. It's $30 US. So I'm not sure what NGN is, but it's $30 US. And that's a minimum. So Ken, I was just going to say, we were talking about doing a member question. So maybe we should have the members sign off, and then I'll do a free question for a member. So let's go ahead and start that. So while I'm answering this question, people can show up in the chat if they're watching and they're a member. Okay, and that includes the new members from tonight. All right. This is for John, and he says, "Hi, Alison. I love and appreciate your talent. And of course, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I lost my daughter last year in a car accident. Does she have a message for me? Thanks, John." Okay, let's find out. Okay. Does your daughter have a message for you? We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. We have Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So your daughter wants you to enjoy your life. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. She sees you as being very stuck. She sees you as being locked up, that you have a lot of blockage, and that this is you moving through that. She sees you as being very stuck right now. She wants you to move through that. We've got the Queen of Wands. She wants you to self-actualize and follow your heart. You need to find something. This is her message. She wants you to find something that really uplifts you and motivates you and allows you to have this feeling of enthusiasm, and so that you can find your inner light and start going towards it to self-actualize. She sees you as being incredibly stuck. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. He's very unhappy, and I'm sure it's from the loss of your daughter. But she sees you as just being stuck and not being able to shift and move through that energy, that you're locked up, especially your heart. It's a matter of, like, traditionally, I'm doing that because traditionally it's the card. Let me see if it's close. I'll find it for you and show you. It is that Four of Pentacles, where, here it is. This is the traditional card. And that's why I always do that. It's because he's blocking the heart chakra. That is a shield now. That pentacle is like a shield blocking the heart. You're protecting your heart. You just had your heart broken and crushed by the death of your daughter. Now you're protecting it with that shield. So your daughter is seeing that. That's why I'm saying it's for you to move that shield and not be stubborn and stuck, but to work through your grief and your pain so that you can start enjoying your life again. And she really wants you to be happy, right? That's what they see from the other side. She wants you to self-actualize. She wants you to be the life of the party, to use your charm and your charisma and to go and hobnob with people, to have a fantastic time. And she doesn't see you doing that. I think this is her memory of you. And this is how she sees you right now. So that's part of the message that's coming through. I have the goosebumps. We also have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles that she's sending you. This is a golden opportunity in the 3D. This is a gift and blessing from your daughter, from the universe. Your daughter is presenting you with an opportunity. You have an opportunity to shift your energy, to shift your perspective, to shift out of this grief. It's going to take some time. Obviously, you'll never forget it, but it goes away over time. And this is something that she wants you to start that process because you're going to have all these beautiful opportunities coming in. I feel that your daughter really wants you to be happy and in that feeling of joy. What's coming, the word that keeps coming is to feel enthusiastic about something. That's about your energy. This is a lower frequency because you're grieving. And who wouldn't, right? We all go through this. This is you working through that grief, and that's what she sees you, but you're really holding on to it. That's this card, and you're protecting your heart. It's to shift that energy. That's what your daughter wants to tell you. That she just wants to see you have a happy, good life. That's really what's coming through. At the end of the day, she wants to see beautiful things coming in for you. Aw, John, I'm going to cry. Thank you for your question. All right. So final call. I'm going to take a minute to plug the channel. Any members? Any members have signed off? Sounded off? Anybody? There must be a way to do a custom for a 30 because Ava does it every single week. There has to be. All right. So any members? I feel like it's Bueller. Yay, Linda. Do you have... You don't have a membership thing by your name. I wonder why. Okay. Maybe it's just the name, your color of your name changes colors. Okay. Because it should give you a little star. Okay. So is Linda the only, before I move on, is Linda the only member that's shown up? Because Sherry and Ken are also members. I just want to make sure because if there's several of you, I have my vase tonight. So if you have been with me for a long time, you remember that a long time ago for Tarot Tuesday, I used to give away free 30-minute readings. That was a long time ago. But I would take your name, write it down on a piece of paper, throw it in here, shake it up, and choose somebody randomly. So she's the only one. Okay. Well, Linda, you're the only one, so you get a question. All right, so think of a question. I'm going to go ahead and talk about, I'm going to plug the channel, Linda. So think of a question and then go ahead and submit it. All right, anybody watching, if you became a member right now, you would be in the pool to get a free question. I mean, It's a $20 question, and that's through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, $30 for a super chat. The membership starts at $5. I mean, you have this excellent opportunity to really benefit from it. Plus, you get all those free videos. All right, so I'm going to take a moment. And here we go. So I'm going to take a minute to just plug the channel. Like I said, if you are enjoying tonight's show and you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. Same name as the YouTube channel. And there you can book your personal reading. You can sign up for a missing person consultation. I don't talk about that very often, but I use my psychic abilities to help you find a missing loved one. I definitely do that. Ask Solretta. So do that. And then what else to tell you? And please leave a comment if tonight's show resonates with you. Do that after the video posts, if you could, please. And join the channel's new membership on YouTube. If you want to be part of this awesome community, take a moment and go ahead and sign up. It's really affordable. It's a great way to be part of this community and to support the channel. You have access to all the videos that have been posted up to this point, and every week you have the opportunity to vote in the poll on what topics you want me to do your personal, not personal reading, but the members' readings on. So definitely consider joining. You can visit my website, like I said, and you can also check out the Learning Center there. I have a 5-week manifestation course that's going to be starting September 2nd. That's on a Tuesday. It is 5 weeks. That is the last class I'm going to be offering because I'm traveling in the fall and then the holidays in the winter. So I will then offer it again, probably late spring, because I'm going to be traveling in the spring also. And hopefully be moving. We'll see what happens. But if you want to take manifestation class from me, this is the last class I'm offering for a while. You can also sign up for the 4-week. Well, I'm not doing the 4-week anymore. I'm going to be doing something different. I normally teach my tarot class live in March and in October, but people are in different time zones and with different schedules. I've been asked to upload it. I'm filming now. I'm almost done. And when I upload it, you'll be able to take my online tarot masterclass at your own pace. So that is coming. I also do private lessons in tarot, raising your vibration and manifestation if that is something you need help with. And don't forget to check out Alison's picks. That's Dr. Amir Karim's skincare and OmniLux red light therapy mask. They're both phenomenal. I use those products. What else? Don't forget to join the membership. Vote in the poll. If you're a member and watching, vote in the poll. I can't begin to tell you that enough. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That's for seeing me go live on Tuesdays and Fridays. And if you're a member especially, you get to see when the poll is posted in case you forget. All right, so here we go. This is, I think, here we go. Oh, you guys, yeah, I like this. Okay, so we've got other people that are back too. They've submitted these questions before. Okay, so hi, Alison. Love your shows and videos. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Billy from Missouri. Okay, let's find out, Billy from Missouri. All right, let's check in on the energies. All right, I think we've answered that before. Let's check in. Some people ask the same questions. I love it. Here we go. We have King of Swords. We have the Magician. And the Ace of Swords. A lot of truth in this. We've got the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. A gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in clarity and in truth, in communication. But that first card out was the King of Swords. This is, you know, would you find love this year? I feel like there's something that needs to... There's something that you need to get clarity on before you can find love. This is you connecting some dots before you go and find love. I feel like this is you pausing at that. This is you looking at a lot of information. Maybe you're looking at previous relationships. Maybe you're in a current relationship, even if it's not love, because you're asking, will you find love this year? Maybe you're dating right now casually. But this is you really taking a good hard look at it and you're connecting dots. I think that you need to start seeing some patterns that are before you, the type of people you're dating. why you're not finding people that are really resonating with you, that are quality, why you're not finding love. I think that it's also about you. I think that you are needing to find truth in yourself is what's coming through. I think that you need to see what you bring to the table also. So I always have people do this exercise. Write down on a piece of paper your worth and value. Write down what you bring to the table as a person and into the relationship. Then take a separate piece of paper and write down what you're looking for in a potential partner, right? Write down what you want their worth and value to be, and then look at the two together. Then, because I think that this is the king of evaluation, if you look at then on a third piece of paper, write down some characteristics that are common from your previous relationships, you're going to start to see patterns. And that's going to give you some insight into what you date and what you want. And I think that they're two different things. And I think you need to see that on paper in black and white terms. And that's something, it's an exercise that you need to do to be able to get that type of clarity that's coming through with this Ace of Swords. I think when you see that, you'll understand why you're attracting the same kind of person and why you're not getting real love. You know, you'll see what you want, what you're expecting, and then who shows up. Because you have those three, right? I think that will really help give you insight into what is going on. And I think that that will allow you to start making some necessary shifts. So that is the knowledge and wisdom that you need to glean out of that. Then we have the Magician. This is you being really powerful. Once you have your clarity, you need to get some clarity, and that's where this evaluation comes from. This is sword energy. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This is you activating it once you have your clarity. Then you get exactly what you want. I think you're a really smart, intelligent individual, but it's about you connecting the dots and seeing patterns and seeing things for what they are. Instead of maybe just going through life going, well, this person seemed great, but it didn't work out. This person seemed great. Step back, take a moment to go a little deeper into that and look at why it's not working out. Go a little deeper, and then you'll see the answers. They're going to be very, very clear to you. You're going to have that aha moment, that epiphany, and then it's going to make sense because you can manifest whatever it is that you want. But I think it's because you don't have clarity, you're manifest. So you can manifest good and bad in this life. We've all done it, right? You can manifest in something bad. You think you want one thing, and what's coming to you is not what you thought it was. You thought it was cool, and then you get it, and it's not. And that's what I think is coming in. I think that you are manifesting in a type of an individual that you think you want in love, and then they show up, and it is not what you want. But you're not putting that together. There's like a disconnect. And when you put that together on that paper, that's when you're going to have that aha moment and go, oh, I need to be focused on this. And then that's when I get what I want. And that's what's coming in. You're at that learning stage right now. Wow. Thank you, Billy from Missouri. I love that. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and let's see. So Linda, let me find your question. I have to scroll back. Okay. Let's see, Linda, what was your question? I'm wondering, what does the universe have for me today? Okay, Linda, let's find out. All right. Great question. That's how I start my day. What does the universe want to tell me today? Okay. Let's go ahead and find out. All right, this is for Linda. This is our members question. Okay. Thank you for being a supporter. We love having you here. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the videos and the camaraderie. It's an awesome community. All right, here we go. All right. What does the universe want to tell Linda today? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Empress. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. So this is really saying that it's about self-mastery. This is saying that you put in all that hard work and that attention to detail and watch what happens. This is really about you mastering yourself right now. Mastering in what it is that you want to do in this life, who you want to be. It's just that overall self-mastery. And then we've got the Empress. This is you giving birth to something new. This is all four queens put together. This is a really powerful card. It's the Empress. This is the third card in the Major Arcana, and I love the way that they have depicted her. So she is literally about to give birth to something new, and that is what the universe is telling you. This self-mastery is allowing you to give birth to something very creative, very new in your life, whether it's going to be a whole new life, whether it's going to be a relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, whether it's going to be career, whether it's going to be even a new outlook on life. Whatever that is, you're giving birth to something new. You have this beautiful new change coming in, and it's about you attracting that kind of abundance and prosperity. And that doesn't always have to be financial. When you hear those words, people always go, oh my God, money. It's not always money. It's abundance and prosperity. What if you had abundance and prosperity in love, in people, quality people around you? Tonight has been like this morality play and quality people, quality relationships, and that is really important, but it's really coming forth in the cards tonight. It's that kind of energy. Maybe it's you having quality love and self-respect also. It's like, I feel like a lot of things are coming in. Maybe it's you putting a chapter behind you and walking into a new corridor of your life, and things are going to be opening wide up for you. It's that kind of energy. When she waves her scepter, things come through with ease. That tells me that you have elevated, that you are enlightened, that there has been a shift for you. Then we have the Two of Swords. This is you maybe having this indecisiveness. So this is you making that decision, but trusting your intuition, feeling into it, because traditionally it's the swords like this. Let me see if I can find the card really quick since we've got time. And that card is talking about you feeling into your intuition and trusting it. Here it is, as you're making that decision. This is the traditional card. So it's blocking the heart chakra. You've got a blindfold on. You're feeling into your intuition. This is having a decision, either or. But how I like to read this is that it's not just either or, right? Remember, I'm an entrepreneur. Either or, but this is you thinking outside the box, right? Either or, outside the box. Third place solution. You do what you want. You make it work. You start connecting dots. You look at things logically, practically. You see the groundwork that's being laid, and you make something happen. It's, I don't limit belief. Don't limit yourself. Open it up. Be expansive. That's when you're going to see something come in. This Two of Swords is really talking about you being on target. Trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something is good, trust it, follow it. If it's telling you something is bad, pay attention. What is it that's bad? You know, it's kind of like, oh, should I go down this alley? I'm kind of getting this feeling like something dangerous could be waiting for me. You know, then maybe you don't go down that alley tonight. You just keep on walking. Maybe your intuition is telling you something. Maybe it's your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors telling you, get the fuck out of there, right? It's one of those things where when that comes through, you want to pay attention to it and listen to it. It's there. It's telling you something for a reason, right? Sometimes people can over exaggerate it, you know, and maybe, you know, they made something up, but it's trusting your intuition at the end of the day. That's what the universe wants to tell you, is that this is your hard work. This is you giving birth to something new that's coming in. I think my screen locked up, just so you know. So I'm just letting you guys all know oh wait, here, now it's moving all of a sudden. Okay. So this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. So this is what's coming in for you. This is you having that self-mastery, and look at all these doors are coming in. Something new is coming in for you because it's giving birth to something new, and it's on a big level because she's all four queens put together. And this is you trusting your intuition and thinking outside the box at times, not being stuck as an either or. It's outside this Hegelian dialectic that you're looking to do something. So it's very beautiful energy. Okay, so that's what the universe wants to tell you, Linda. I hope that makes sense for you. You have to let us know in the chat. All right. And again, thank you for being a member. I love it. Okay, next question. Okay, this is from Juan Carlos. All right. And he says, wait, let me read that. I did have a spiritual awakening today. Thank you. Oh my God, fantastic. Good. I hope that this makes sense then with that. Tie it together. Think about what it's coming through, what it means. All right. So the next question is from Juan Carlos, and he writes, hold on, let me put that over there. Hello, Alison. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Juan Carlos from Madrid. We'll be watching in the replay. Ooh, thank you. I like that. I know. I love it. I know, Juan Carlos, you submit a lot of questions. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, this is for Juan Carlos. What does the universe want to tell Juan Carlos today? They have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool card. Oh my God, Juan Carlos. Wow. Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool card. Ten of Cups. Wow. So every ace is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. And this one is about you having out with the old, in with the new, and having a passionate new beginning. This is really talking about you taking action on something from inspiration. So like almost inspired action for you to do something that you're incredibly passionate about, to start something new. Take that bold step forward. We also have this Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. This is your version of family. This could be you and a pet. This could be you, a loved one, and an entire family, extended family, whatever your version of family is. This is happy, joyful family. So the universe could be telling you, you know what? Take that first step to have a family. Take that first step to maybe have a child, adopt a pet, to maybe if you have an extended family, if someone has Alzheimer's, invite them into your home and you're taking care of them. It's that kind of energy. It's a tight-knit family, but taking action. Then we have the Fool. This is taking that leap of faith. This is the first card in the major arcana. This is the next chapter of your life. You know, I don't know how old you are, but you know what? If your kids have left, maybe this is the next chapter of your life in retirement and an empty nester. And you have to embrace it and enjoy it. Maybe you're just getting ready to start having kids, and this is you enjoying that adventure, right? Whatever it is, it's for you to just go with all this gusto and to really make something special happen. And it's really based on love and you following your heart. We've got this Ace of Wands, happy, joyful family. Look, everybody's in love. And then just enjoying it, taking that leap of faith from the purity of your heart. That's what the universe wants to tell you. You have a lot coming in for you. It's, again, as always, using your discernment to see what those opportunities are. But this is taking that bold, courageous step forward and just making something happen for yourself. Very cool. I like that. Okay, I am going to check one more time before this times me out. Oh, it did time me out. Never mind. Hold on. Let me do it again. All right, so no more questions came in. So we are going to go ahead and do the reading for the collective. So this is going to be for everybody watching live, everybody that is watching in the replay, and whenever this video finds you. All right, so I just want to thank all the new members again. I'm going to go ahead and read out your names. Let me go ahead and pull that up because I think it's so cool. I really love how this channel is turning out and the wonderful people that are here. Let me refresh because we had the people that were gifted tonight. So let me refresh this. All right. So we have Just Hanging, Connie, Laura, Benice, Amy, Cowgirl Hippie Chick, Linda, Roxanne, Nikki, Hillary, Sharon, Lisa, Beth. There's a lot. And sorry, this is so dumb. Sharon. And another one that's so long, Life Loving Something. Sorry, you'll know what it is. All right, everybody. Thank you for becoming members and welcome to the channel. All right. So let's go ahead and hold on there. Let me go ahead then, and I am going to pull cards for the collective. All right. So what does the universe want to tell everybody today? We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Spirit's on fire recently. Always on fire, but recently it's just been phenomenal. King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is a power couple, by the way. With the 10 of Pentacles, are you kidding me? I feel like going to Vegas. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. So everybody, this is you having your cake and eating it too. Now, as a power couple, they both work, plan, and prepare. They're working towards their future. This is a working couple. This is a real power couple. So whatever it is that you're doing in your life, this also, I should say, the divine masculine and feminine coming together in the suit of Pentacles. But let's look at this King. This is, well, I'm going to have to hold them both up because they really share some characteristics. That way I don't repeat myself twice. They both know their worth and value. This is the divine feminine, the divine masculine. He has an outward focus because he's a king. He's looking out over the realm. She has an inward focus because she's a queen. She has a very loving, nurturing heart, and he actually does too, because he's able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. They both are, but he's having his cake and eating it too. They're both grounded, stable, secure, very practical, very rational. They take one steady foot in front of the other, and they make things happen for themselves. I cannot stress to you enough how much they know their worth and value. If you do not know your worth and value, do the exercise I mentioned earlier for someone. You write it down. You don't have to show it to anybody. Write it down on a piece of paper. What is your worth and value? What do you bring to a relationship? Even if you're already in a relationship, even if you're married, what do you bring to the relationship? Know your worth and value because it changes as you grow as a person. Who you were a year ago, 5 years ago, you've changed. What else now do you bring? Maybe you subtract things and you're adding new things. Things change. People evolve. You're looking at that. And what are you looking for now? It's kind of like maybe when you were younger, you liked early Renaissance painting because it's beautiful and it's gorgeous, and it still is. It's eternal, right? But now that's not a piece that you would want to hang in your home. Maybe now you actually do want something more modern, or maybe you have a specific type of art that you would prefer now, that you're not looking for something that is a classic, even though you can still appreciate its love and beauty. You have changed, and now that has shifted for you, right? Maybe that's not the best example, but that's how people change. And it could be maybe something as simple as a color. Maybe you used to love blues, and now all of a sudden you're going towards purple or red or something else. That says a lot about how you've changed and what is vibing with you right now. Could even be a frequency change. So this is knowing your worth and value. So again, do that exercise just to see where you're at, to just do a check-in on yourself, an assessment. But with this queen, and now we're going to focus on the queen. So she has this big, beautiful, open heart. She attracts abundance and prosperity to her. She's worked really hard to get to this position, and she's not about to give it up. But she also will share. They both share. And that's why, one of the reasons why he has this cake and he can eat it too. He is very appreciated by other people and the realm. He makes smart decisions for himself and the outward focus that he has for his friends, his family, and his relationship to the environment. This is the beautiful divine masculine, and this is the beautiful divine feminine. They complement each other. Again, power couple. That is something coming in. I'll tell you, if anybody out there is looking for a relationship, and the way that these cards just came up, this is an excellent time in the astrology and in the cards for the energy in the universe right now, at least the people that are vibing here tonight. This, or whenever you watch this 10 of Pentacles, everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is you striving for your idealized life. This is friends, family, pets, housing, career, retirement. This is education. This is companionship. This is, like I said, friends and family. This is everything that is important in this material world that we live in. Everything is right here. This is you being a power couple. I love this. This is the power couple going towards their idealized life. Maybe you achieve it, maybe you don't, but you know what? Your eye is on the prize and you're going for it. These people plan, prepare, and work towards the future, and here it is. That is Spirit saying for you to do the same thing. Start thinking about your future and start making preparations to plan ahead. And hopefully you have someone that you can share your life with, whether it's a friend or a love interest. I know a lot of people aren't looking for love right now. So if you're not, at least you surround yourself with quality friends. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for tonight. Again, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment after the video post. I appreciate it. And it helps out the algorithm for YouTube, and I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now. See you next time.